Dear colleagues, today I'd like to discuss uh, two story, and you will understand how the connection uh, each other. The first we will start the topic about how the internal process in the Russia Federation after the uh, super election with 90% of the voting for support Vladimir Putin, which was 15-17 of the match will be and this is a process that will be continue to 2 months. And the second story about the help of how the U.S. Congress and Joe Biden decided to send to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan 95 billion help and help and the influence also the political situation in the United States of America. Um, and before it, after the end of the visit of France to the China, German enforcement find the three men who granted secret evidences to the China, and China rejected about this is a story. Also, the new uh, new demands of the U.S. State Department about the human rights in the Uyghur in the Uyghur region. Let's start. According to the last statement, Speaker of the Soviet Federation, Valentina Matvienko, mm, uh, the process of the approval new forces ministers will be end at 20 of the May. Not amazing how the Valentin Matvienko didn't tell about the inauguration data. So this is decided Vladimir Putin personality. This is his own celebration, and with his administration by Nigerian. And totally, when the Second Amendment of the Russian Constitution, which was in the horror of period of the pandemic, 2 years ago, the one of the author, Vyacheslav Volodin, don't think about the end, how must be long. Um, how must a long time to put time must be after the last day of the general election and the inauguration. Russian constitution have not this is term and so this is story allows to the full time. This is very harmful for the internal policy in Russia. In particular, the government is is being as a suspended is in the suspended situation. And another topic. So the Russian Prime Minister approval State Duma, but member of it government, the forces bloc approval in the Russian Senate. So we have two level of the ministers in the Russian government. And by the logica, the formal logica, this is a story means that all of the minister of the enforcement of the forces bloc have a position as a vice premier. Here is the foreign minister, justice minister, internal ministers, and the ministers of defense. The last story, this is Timur Ivanov, which arrested by the Federal Secret Service. This is a means due to 5 years above before. 5 years before the Secret Services follow of him. The not mining, this is the secret step of the Russian forces bloc. So this is a manager due to how the Sergei Shoigu have not to advance in the Donetsk Oblast of Ukraine. And the process of the approval of the ministers of the forces bloc will be start since the 5 of the May, according to the statement of the Valentina Matvienko. About Ukraine, already I have been try to dispute, but let's return to the visit Antony Blinken and to the China. This is a story. I don't know why. This is a normal diplomatic relationship. How the Antony Blinken, U.S. Secretary, have a aim to have a visit along. Meanwhile, this is a visit very long into the China. And totally the main story of the visit is the breaking the economic relationship Russia and China and the background of the Ukraine war. And totally the for Russian management, this is a very big story due to the help from the West will be supplies into the front line soon. It's very interesting how the between Bakhmut and Chasiv Yar, 2 miles. 2 miles. If you remember last day, last year, Bakhmut took a special group with the former prisoners and volunteers for the big money and another motivation under the leadership of the former group of Vladimir Putin. Also the former prisoner since 19th Prigozhin. Oh, Jesus. Evgeny Prigozhin. And right now, as I told, right now between Bakhmut and Chasafir, 2 or 3 miles. And I don't know. And according to the report of Wall Street Journal, for example, Russia bombed Chasafir as previously early Bakhmut with a Hyperton bomb, and certainly the here stone out stone will not every anywhere anything anytime for never ever. Um, and this is biggest resistance of the Ukraine ordinary simples. And the next after the how the USNs under the leadership Chuck Schumer and Mike McConnell signed the package of the action, the Sum 95 billion Joe Biden had as a written statement where the support Ukraine and Israel fight, named Hamas as a terrorist, Vladimir Putin as a tyranny. And certainly he was very glad to send support to the front, and certainly the supplies will be started in the last of in the Friday. Rather than that, Mitch McConnell had a special. I especially want to know the statement of the Mitch McConnell, one of the oldest political politician in the United States of America, in comparison as the political age as Joe Biden. How he noted this is a story of the acceptance of the Ukraine, Israel in the Pacific, have the other coming the moves of the mostly Republicans in the U.S. Congress. This because remember how the early when the White House entered the one only bill, the sum 106 billion. Republicans institutions under the leadership of Macron supported that is idea, and this is a story of very big damage of the Republicans, how the US House rejected Kevin McCarthy. But certainly the Republicans find another advanced figure, a political figure, Mike Johnson, and under the threat of the resign, as he had a risk to repeat the political fate of the Martin Kevin McCarthy. Mike Johnson could to the had agreement with Donald Trump and put at the voting the package of the aid Taiwan, Ukraine, Indo-Pacific, and Israel. So the and Republicans, it's very interesting. Nothing to losses in this story, and the United States shows to the world how interpolitical situation are finding forces who can to overcoming the resistance of the good mind and clever to solution of the big interpolitical situation. Situation. And so Donald Trump, when he ordered to the members of the House, Republicans members of the House, had the simply harmful position against Joe Biden, as I said, Katie Howe, governor of New York's governor state. This is was attacked as personnel, certainly due to the fight of the cabin. And the last United States, this is the story of just to take more the authority in the world, international relationship in the previously role of the international relationship. If you remember, first China kept Argentinian, and right now China go to the kept Anthony Blinken. If you remember the visit of the Janitarian accommodated how the Chinese banks refused to accept payment since the Russian bank in the yuan system. In the yuan countries currency due to the mostly trade turnover served in the national currency. Jesus, and this is a situation how the China defense served Russian mineral raw supplies. Also, have a plan to the visit Chairman Xi into the France the next month. And totally, I'm sure, making sure Chinese leaderships have understanding this is the game have a connection with the interpolitical situation before the straight line to the 4th of the November and before the convention of the both political parties in the United States. And I must a small humble note here the use propaganda not to use to play two games with Iranian card, how it was with Donald Trump as a president. So we'll see you later. Bye bye.